President, I rise today along with my friend and colleague from Arkansas, Senator Cotton, to honor Independence County Deputy Sheriff Frank Ramirez, Jr. Deputy Ramirez called Batesville, Arkansas home and was proud to help protect his community. Sadly, that service was required, and this requirement was making the ultimate sacrifice when he died in the line of duty on Thursday, November 18th, in an early morning crash that occurred while he was responding to a call. He leaves behind a wife and 2 children, among many other loving family members, as well as his brothers and his sisters in law enforcement, who admired him deeply and felt honored to serve alongside him. Frank Ramirez, Jr. graduated from Batesville High School and was formerly an officer with the Batesville Police Department before joining the Independence County Sheriff's Department as a patrol deputy. He had a passion for serving and protecting, and he followed through on that desire by becoming a law enforcement officer sworn to uphold the law and safeguard the vulnerable. Those who knew him both in uniform and out consistently described him as a good man. Even for someone so young, there's no better compliment to be paid than that. It's a testament to the way he lived his life, doing the right thing, meeting his obligations, and showing genuine care and compassion for others. Although his passing did not come at the hands of a suspect, it stings just the same. It should remind us of the harrowing, uncertain fate that awaits every man or woman who wears a badge. These citizen servants are not guaranteed comfort or safety or the opportunity to see the next day when they clock in. But they choose to shoulder the risk, put on their uniform, and step out the door, reporting for duty to protect and serve and do good in ways that are just as often unseen as seen. And while danger comes in different forms throughout a shift or career, it nevertheless always lurks nearby. No assignment is ever completely without hazards or without jeopardy. Yet our police, sheriffs, and troopers do the job anyway because they have been called to and because they understand the need is great, even if the odds are long or the numbers are too few. That's what sets Deputy Ramirez and his colleagues apart. They run toward danger and uncertainty when the rest of us flee. We must always remember and honor these fallen heroes and pray the character they embody carries on to new generations. But today we are here to reflect on the life and sacrifice of one, Deputy Frank Ramirez, Jr., a noble, brave public servant, a devoted husband and father, a protector of his community, and as so many have already remembered, a good man. On behalf of all Arkansans, we are grateful for his dedication and his sacrifice. Our prayers are with his loved ones and the brothers and sisters in blue left to go on without him after his end of watch. The thin blue line is without one more courageous officer today, but Deputy Ramirez's legacy will help instill even greater pride and passion among its ranks because of the life he lived and gave for the benefit of so many others. May he rest in peace, and may God comfort all who mourn him. And I yield the floor.
Madam President.
Senator from Arkansas.
I sadly join my colleague and friend, Senator Boozman, to honor the life and service of Frank Ramirez. Every time that a police officer kisses his or her family goodbye before the shift, every time they strap a sidearm on or put on their badge, they know that it may be the last time they see their loved ones. These heroes accept that danger because their love of their families, neighborhoods, and communities is greater than any fear they may face on the job. Our men and women in blue don't just talk about doing good, they actually do it each and every day. Sadly, far too many of them have had to make the ultimate sacrifice in the course of their service. One such hero was Arkansas Sheriff's Deputy Frank Ramirez. A week before Thanksgiving, Deputy Ramirez was working after midnight when a call went out there was an accident. He answered the call and quickly drove toward the scene. But it was raining hard that evening. Roadways were slick. and as Deputy Ramirez rounded a left turn on Highway 14, he lost control of his car, ran into a culvert, and was sadly killed in the resulting crash. This heartbreaking tragedy has brought countless Arkansans to their knees in prayer. Deputy Ramirez was serving his community when he died. There are few causes more noble, and we recognize his supreme sacrifice and promise to remember him. Deputy Ramirez was a husband of 5 years and a father of 2 young children, a son and a daughter. He is also survived by both of his parents and several loving brothers and sisters. My prayers, Senator Boozman's prayers, and the prayers of all Arkansans go out to his family. They too have paid an unbelievable price in the service of our state, our communities, and our safety. Deputy Ramirez was only 29 years old. He served in the Batesville Police Department and the Independence County Sheriff's Office, was in law enforcement for nearly 2.5 years. In that short time and at his young age, Deputy Ramirez sacrificed more for his communities than many police veterans who have been on the force for much longer. I join them in saluting his service and honoring his sacrifice. May God bless Frank Ramirez, may God bless his family, and may God bless all the brave men and women in law enforcement in Arkansas and around our nation. I yield the floor.